I want to say Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shah, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS. And salutations to you brothers out there that's doing this work in truth and sincerity. So coming back at you with Job 9:24, which will be another video on the last video I made. So again, going back to what I said in that video, there's no excuse for you not to keep the law, man. There's no excuse for you not to keep the law, even here in America. So, when Christians, Christianity teaches you that the laws are done away with, you don't have to keep the law because you're saved under the blood of who they call Jesus Christ. That doesn't mean that there's an excuse for you not to keep the law. So like again, when I said it in the last video, Paul mentioned that we're not under the law because during that period of time under the Romans and or under Greece or whatever Israel was scattered, or whatever land Israel was scattered in, they weren't governed by the laws of Yahweh, Yahweh Shah. Meaning that you couldn't go to their scrolls and they had our laws written within their scrolls, right? So their land wasn't governed under the laws of the Most High. So we had to keep the laws even though the land wasn't governed under it. No different than America. So you got, so-called Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans just running around wicked as all hell because the rulership in America is wicked. All these people in America is wicked. That's why when you go to Amos chapter 9 verse 8, the scripture says, for the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom, and he will destroy it from off the face of the earth. Because again, going back to 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So you're going to have what? You're going to have corruption. You're going to have deceivers. You're going to have a lot of evil rather than a lot of good. Because the scriptures tell you, when you go to Jeremiah 13:23, let's go here. Jeremiah 13:23 says, can the Ethiopian change his skin, or the leper his spots? Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil. And you can also go into, I think that's the book of Psalms, where it tells you, what is that? I want to say Psalms 36. Let's go to Psalms 36. Psalms 36:1. It says, to the chief musician, a Psalms of David, the servant of Yahweh. Right here it says, Lord, the transgression of the wicked. Now the wicked again represent, these pale-skinned devils, but the wicked also represent the other nations and the so-called Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans. But as of right now, we're talking about the wicked that ruleth over the earth. So it says, the transgression of the wicked said within my heart that there is no fear of the Most High before his eyes, because these devils will tell you that God is dead, man, because now they have the technology. They believe that the technology they have, is developing to the point to where, they don't have to believe in something that they don't see, feel, hear, and or touch, because they believe that this technology is taking them far. And let's admit it, the technology that they do have is very advanced. It's not as advanced, but it is very advanced, right? If you understand what I'm saying. It says, for he flattereth himself in his own eyes, and to his iniquity be found to be hateful. Because these devils are showing you that they don't believe in the Most High. They're trying to use their science to explain everything, which is wicked, man. The scriptures call it so-called science. They're trying to explain how hot the sun is. How the fuck you know how hot the sun is? You can't even step foot on the sun, so how the hell do you know how hot the sun is? At this point, you're just throwing numbers out there, man. Right? How do you know that there's not oxygen in space? Have y'all actually been in space? Why is the videos of y'all in space are showing those stars, man? That makes no sense to me. Right? Now, maybe you will probably have a guy who can explain that. Right? But it still don't make any goddamn sense. Right? And there was actually one guy, I think he was an FBI agent, CIA agent, who explained that they really have not been outer space, man. And then they show you in movies like Star Wars of ships blowing up and shit. How the fuck? I thought there was no oxygen. In order for fire to be lit, you needed oxygen. But if there's no oxygen in space, how the fuck You see fire in space. A lot of things don't make sense, man. That's why the scriptures call it so-called science. So it says like when you have like uh like the sun, man. The sun is all fucking fire. But I thought space was hella cold, man. Like, I don't know, man. I'm not a scientist, so I can't explain all that shit. But even scientists, man, they just try to roughly explain things. But again, let's move on. Psalms 36:2. For he flattereth himself in his own eyes. So pretty much all I'm saying is that out of their mouth, man, you can't really believe anything out of their mouth. So it says, for he flattereth himself in his own eyes, and his iniquity, his own Salakia. For he flattereth himself in his own eyes, until his iniquity be found to be hateful. It says the words of his mouth are iniquity and deceit. So a lot of times you can't really believe what they're fucking saying, man, because what they're saying could be a bunch of damn lies, because they're only trying to give you an answer to something. It don't have to be a true answer. It could just be something to throw out there to have you people believe in something, right? And because let's be real with you, the majority of people in the world need to believe in something, man. If these people don't really believe in anything, they're not really gonna do much. Like even atheists, they say they don't believe in anything, but that's the point. You don't believe in anything. You believe that there's only science, or you believe that there's only what we hear, feel, and see. So you still believe in something. No different than scientists. Scientists believe in science. People have to have some type of catalyst to believe in, man, in order to keep moving forward, right? People in the world believe that they can build this better life for their family members. So people always believe in fucking something, right? So it says the words of his mouth are iniquity and deceit. He had left off to be wise and to do good. Right? Because, hey, I told you, man, the only wisdom that you're going to get in the world is those that were given the law, statutes, commandments. You're not going to get true wisdom from these devils like that, because any wisdom that comes from them is going to be something that's going to be conning somebody out of something, trying to make money, but in a wicked way. It's going to be something that's going to have you more likely fucked up in life, mentally or even physically. Right? You might have the bread, but you might be fucked up, because this is just what they do. It says, so he had left off to be wise and to do good. He deviseth mischief upon his bed. He setteth himself in a way that is not good. He upholdeth not evil. This is what these devils do. So while y'all trusting in y'all governments, y'all presidents, etc., their sights isn't set to do good for the people. Y'all think they're doing good for you because they got houses built for you, vehicles built for you, they got food built for you, but that's all in their own interest, man. That's to put millions and billions of dollars in their pockets. Because at the end of the day, when you begin to lose whatever you have, they're not going to be there to help your ass out. And they're proving that already, man. You got people out here getting evicted like crazy, and then you got them sending billions of dollars to Ukraine, sending billions of dollars to Israel, but you got Americans over here struggling. And then it's difficult for you to go into the government support group to even get support from them, because now they want to wonder if you got a job, how much you're getting paid, etc. And then that could be a point to where they might not even give you the money because they think that you're making too fucking much. So there's always a fall for you people here, man. There's always a fall for you people here, because like I say, you're dealing with the wicked. So if you're dealing with the wicked, you can't trust the wicked, man. Because the scripture says, as iron rusteth, so does his wickedness, man. Can that which is crooked be made straight? No, these are devils, man. The words that they speak are lies. Hey, the scripture says, as soon as he be born, speaking lies, man. What is that? I think that's Psalms 58. Right? It says, Psalms 58:1, to the chief musician, it says, Al Tashchath Matah of David, do ye indeed speak righteousness, O congregation? Do you judge uprightly, O ye sons of men? So like I said before, the scriptures are mainly talking about you Israelites, but it's twofold. Yea, in the heart ye work wickedness, ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. It says the wicked are estranged from the womb, they go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear, man. So you don't want to trust these devils because their intentions is not good towards you. Their intentions are not good towards you. Anything these devils have on the counter for you, man, is bad for you, man. I mean, look, they allow cigarettes to be sold in stores. They allow a weapon that could take another man's life to be sold in a store. Hey, look, if you was to take guns for the people because people look at guns as a protection, but technically, if you didn't have guns and people didn't have guns, there will be less violence in America. I want to say it's Russia who people have less guns. They have less guns out there. I don't even think they're allowed to even carry guns in Russia. And so they have less crime out there because it's easy to go in the store and take a life with a gun, but it's harder to go in the store and take a life with a knife. Hey, because you're going to have to put up a fight. But yeah, I'm going to end it from there and say Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash, the ones, the apostles and elders of GMS. And salutations to you brothers out there that's doing this work in truth and sincerity. I like to say Shalom.